मेरा नमस्कार। मैं अखिल भारतीय तकनीकी शिक्षा के ज्ञानवर्धक कार्यक्रम पुस्तक पर चर्चा की श्रृंखला की दूसरी कड़ी में चर्चा की जाने वाली पुस्तक डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड सिस्टम के आदरणीय लेखक श्री अभिषेक भट्ट, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग पुणे एवं समीक्षक अर्थात रिव्यूअर श्री धीमान मलिक, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर आईआईटी दिल्ली का इस कार्यक्रम में स्वागत करती हूँ और आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ कि आप लोगों ने अपना बहुमूल्य समय अभाषित की इस योजना की सफलता हेतु दिया, जिसके परिणाम स्वरूप यह पृष्ठ पुस्तक आज सभी विद्यार्थियों और संकाय के लिए उपलब्ध है। मैं स्वागत करती हूँ हमारे निदेशक महोदय डॉक्टर सुनील लूथरा जी का कि आप इस कार्यक्रम को इतनी सफलतापूर्वक आयोजित कर आते हैं। मैं आभारी हूँ आप दोनों लेखकों और रिव्यूअर की कि इस पुस्तक को और अधिक सुगम सरल बनाने के लिए और विद्यार्थियों तक पहुंचाने के लिए आप इस कार्यक्रम से जुड़े और आपने इस योजना में अपना सहयोग दिया। मैं हृदय से अभिनंदन करती हूँ इस कार्यक्रम में ऑनलाइन जुड़े तकनीकी शिक्षा जगत के सभी विद्वज्जनों का एवं भारत के भविष्य निर्माता यदि विद्यार्थी जुड़े तो उनका भी हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ। जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं कि हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने आरंभ से ही समस्याओं को मूल से पकड़ने और पत्ते और फूलों को सींचने की बजाय जड़ों को सींचने के प्रयास किए ताकि आने वाली पीढ़ियां समस्याहीन जीवन जी सके। तकनीकी और प्रौद्योगिकी के विकास की धीमी गति एवं शोध एवं नव परिवर्तन की कमी की जड़ में कहीं हमारी शिक्षा व्यवस्था की खामियां एवं बेहतर पुस्तकों की कमी थी। विज्ञान प्रौद्योगिकी की ज्ञान अपनी भाषाओं में अनुपलब्धता भी थी, जिसके समाधान के रूप में परिषद के मार्गदर्शकों के कुशल मार्गदर्शन में परिषद के माध्यम से भारत सरकार द्वारा परिणाम आधारित शिक्षा एवं उसी के अनुरूप श्रेष्ठ पुस्तकों के लेखों का कार्य आरंभ किया, जिसके अंतर्गत यह योजना वर्ष 1921 में आरंभ की गई, जिसके अंतर्गत प्रथम एवं द्वितीय वर्ष की पुस्तकों का मूल रूप से अंग्रेजी में लेखन हुआ है और इन पुस्तकों को सभी के लिए निःशुल्क रूप से सुगम्य बनाने के लिए ई कुम पोर्टल की शुरुआत की गई। इन पुस्तकों को अधिक से अधिक लाभार्थियों तक पहुंचाने के लिए ई कुम पोर्टल पर डाला गया है और इस कार्यक्रम की व्यवस्था की गई है ताकि पुस्तकों का अधिक प्रचार प्रसार हो सके। इस पूरे सैद्धांतिक कलेवर को अमली जमाना पहनाने का कार्य कर रहे हैं हमारे निदेशक टीएलबी डॉक्टर सुनील लूथरा जी। मैं उनसे अनुरोध करती हूँ कि इस संबंध में हमारे श्रोतागणों को कुछ जानकारी दें।
Very, very good afternoon to all. Author of the book, reviewer of the book. Just I will thank you, Reena ji. Just I will give a brief about what is this Training and Learning Bureau All India Technical Education is doing for familiarization of technical books in Indian languages as part of AICTE outcome-based education. So next slide, please. AICTE started a scheme called Technical Book Writing Scheme and Translation. It was started to promote use of Indian languages in the field of technical education. AICTE is providing newest development by granting financial support to distinguished writer author. We are offering 2 lakh rupees for writing this book scheme, technical book scheme. So this scheme basically is to promote, to create knowledge base in Indian local language and to encourage creation of treasure of latest technical knowledge, incorporating the newest development by granting financial support. So this original book writing is basically in English language. We started in 2021 first year, then first year 20 books, second year 87 books we started, and second Vivek, go to back slide only. So more than, we are utilizing more than 200 faculty members as a author reviewer. Now this data is around, I think, 400 faculty members, author reviewers, and after this preparing this original book, we are translating these technical books into 12 Bharatiya language, 12 Indian languages: Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Bengali, Punjabi, Marathi, Gujarati, Malayalam, Urdu, Odia, and Assamese. Next, please. So this this book scheme was started in just after the NEP to start technical education in engineering in Indian languages 2021-22. Now many institutes who are offering courses, various courses in Indian languages. Haryana, for example, in Haryana, Hindi medium 29 institutes, Maharashtra, Marathi medium more than 180 institutes, and many other states. Many other states come forward for offering courses in Indian languages. At the moment, 11 states, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, West Bengal, Gujarat. These languages and these courses are of till now. These courses are offered in 7 languages and 9 disciplines. So till date, we have started translating book into 12 Indian languages. Now we are thinking of 22 Indian scheduled languages. We are also thinking translation work into 22 languages so that course material for deprived students can be easily available their own languages. Right? This till now we have conducted 24 last week, also 25 program, and second year, first year, as I already told you, 20 there were 20 subjects, and all the books as well as translation work is completed. In second year, total 87 books, 46 diploma and 41 in undergraduate in 5 disciplines: civil engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, electronics and communication engineering, computer science engineering. So these 87 books, we have 95 authors from IIT, 19 from NITs, and university and other colleges, 95 authors. Till date, we have completed 66 this or these original books we call written in English language called original book. 66 have been completed remain, and their translation is also underway. So these all second year, third year books are open education resources, means they are open access books. They are easily available on AICTE website called ecom, easily available, freely downloadable. We have also started third year books also. There are 32 books of UG and 16 books of a diploma, that is total 48, and 2 books of third year already completed, rest are underway. Yes, in management books, we also uploaded management books in ecom portal as per the AICTE model curriculum for free download, and translation work of management books is undergoing in 12 Indian language. Next, please, Vivek. Okay, leave this. Next. So this ecom portal, just you can Google it. Ecom portal, knowledge analyst in multiple Bharatiya languages portal, ecom.aict-india.org. This ecom portal was launched by Honorable President of India on 11 November 2022. On this ecom portals, more than 10 lakh hits in last 1 year. First year and second year books downloads more than 10 lakh. Book discussion series we started in 29 November 2022, and it was stopped. From last week we started again, and till date 25 discussions organized so far. On ecom portal we have 18 lakh 18,000 82,460 students views various book views. Next, please. These are the few books which are most downloaded books on the ecom portal. Just I request all the authors, all the attendees, go through Ecom portal, recommend these Ecom books. These are completely as per our model curriculum. Please go through these books. Please recommend to your students. These books are outcome based books. Next, please. Thank you. With these words, I stop here. Now I will request author of the book, Dr. Abhishek Bhatt, College of Engineering, Pune. Abhishek, Dr. Abhishek Bhatt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I audible,
Yeah.
sir?
Yeah. Very good afternoon.
Yes.
Just, I request you, just give brief about your book, how this book is different from others, what challenge you faced, what are salient features of this book, just how author should read this book.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. So,
Yeah.
it's visible to everyone? Hello.
Yes. Audible.
And the screen is also visible?
Yes.
Great. So, first of all, I would say thanks to each and everyone who contributed directly or indirectly into like framing of this book. And it's a very well said. If you read a book, you will go the journey of a person of last 40 years. Means what he has learned in 40 years, he has presented all these things through a book. Means in a single book, you will learn all what he in last 40 years of experience. So with this, I would first of all like to thank my Dr. Dhima sir. He was there at IIT. So I would like to thank AICTE and the Ecom for providing me such an opportunity. Maybe my voice has become a little bit echo, I think.
Yeah, little bit.
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So these are some of the contributors or the coordinators from the AICTE, those who support me during my book or my all of the process. So I would like to mention their name: Soni Krishnanji, Ji, and Mr. M. Sundaresan Ji, and also along with that we have some AICTE chairman and all these kind of people. Those who will be there with us during whole of the book preparation and to be presented as a final product as such. So let me talk about some of the salient features in my book. So these are some of the course outcomes, because as we are talking about outcome-based education, so we have defined course outcome for our book, especially for the subject. So these are first one, we need to understand the fundamentals, including Boolean algebra, logic gates, logic simplification techniques, etc. We try to build that, we can say, that is the basic frame, you can say, for digital electronics as such. In course outcome 2, we have specified how we can analyze and design combinational sequential digital circuits using various components such as logic gates, multiplexers, flip-flops, counters, and registers. Now, course outcome 3 comes, where we become familiar with various components and their characteristics, including different logic families like TTL, CMOS, PLDs, and the FPGAs. Now, the course outcome comes where we understand the applications and use cases of digital electronics in various fields, such as shift registers, counters, memory devices, etc. Then the fourth outcome, that is to enhance their problem solving and critical thinking abilities by analyzing complex digital circuits, designing solutions like AD&D. And the course outcome 6, that represents learn about emerging digital technologies. Depending on the course, student might also explore recent trends, digital design, such as low power design techniques, hardware security, or some emerging nanotechnology. Now to achieve this outcome, how we achieve this, these are the silent features of the book, where we have given 600 plus numericals that covers almost every aspect of digital electronics. Starting from number system, it goes up to PLA or the PLD designs. We have 450 plus figures and illustrations that give best understand the various topics. If you go to my book, electronics, you can see everything is being clearly explained with the help of the figures, because when we are going through the figures for a particular topic, it makes us more easy to understand. We have 250 plus unsolved numerical also that value at the student understanding. Now we have 250 plus MCQs that covers various units of the topics to let the student and prepare for competitive exams. Even most of them are from previous year GATE or IES exam papers. We have given proper solution for all these MCQs in the book, so that they will be ready reference for the students. So these are some of the selling features of the book. Now comes out the value addition. So where we give the value addition to the student, because you can get all the contents from my book, but where actually they learn how to apply into it, or where we can develop the skills out of it from these particular kind of contents. So for that, we have given some QR codes at the end of the start of the book, so that the student may go through the links and to get the value added contents. Suppose that a person is studying, say, flip-flop, then the person can go to this QR code and identify the GIF file, means how that particular flip-flop is actually work, how the current is flowing, how the outcome is generated, what could be the various input combinations. So this is how the person can understand. And more emphasis is given on to building the concept and the skill development. Skill development means where actually you can apply that particular component or any particular concept, so that you can create some model or you can apply some model to get some sort of application of it. However, at the end of each particular book, we have given some review questions that will help not only the student, but to the faculty as well. So where we can get the kind of review questions to be given to the students, so that they will solve it and submit it as an assignment or whatsoever. So there are review questions at the end of each particular unit. Then the appendix E, which comprises basics of the VHDL. However, it is not what we can say our area of concern as far as the digital electronic system is concerned. We can write a separate book for VHDL maybe, but we have given a basic idea of VHDL and the Xilinx for their simulation and the analysis for that particular subject. Now we have divided this book into 8 units and 5 appendix. So maybe this could be my last slide. If suppose after that we can have some more questions as such. So we can say we have fundamental of digital systems. In this fundamental of digital system, what we have usually covered, we have covered almost all the aspects of the digital systems, maybe like whether it is a number system, like for example, octal number system, or the binary, or maybe hexadecimal. So we have covered each and every aspect of the number system as such. Even my main emphasis in this number system is like why we have like the decimal number system is only. Can we create a number system having base 4? Can we create a number system having a base 6? So this is how we used to approach the number system, not in a conventional way. Like for example, we have only 4 number system. So we have given some sort of detailed idea about how a person can, or how a student can create his or her own number system by defining a particular base or the radix. Then we have some sort of parity codes, maybe it is even or odd parity. Then we can have some how a basic digital computer works, how can we do the code conversions, or maybe information can be processed using block codes. So these are being discussed in this first unit. Then we have a second unit called logic gates and Boolean algebra. Because after understanding the number system, a student must go through to understand like how this number system can be applicable in my real world applications, or maybe designing of some gates, right? So we have this logic gates and the Boolean algebra, which is being discussed over there into my second unit, in which we have they've given all the postulates of the Boolean algebra, starting from normal O-ring operation to De Morgan's theorem to various other, I mean, duality property, or maybe there could be a number of operations that has to be, I mean, given in detail while we are discussing this particular kind of logic gates and the Boolean operations. Especially we are focusing on simplification techniques like sum of the product or the product of the sum, or sigma and the pi nomenclature, Quinn-McCluskey. So we have covered each and every aspects of Boolean algebra as such. Then we comes out with our third unit, that is digital logic families. In digital logic families, we have touched starting from say very old, that is what we call it DCTL, direct coupled transistor logic, and we have moved up to CMOS logic family. So we have covered each and every aspect of this particular digital systems or the logic families part in this particular part. Then we comes on to combination logic. So obviously we have to understand combination logic. First, we must have the basic understanding of K-map. So that has been discussed. Then later on, we have discussed one by one various combination logic circuits. Then we goes on to sequential logic. So where we have include the memory component, how we can create the memory component using NAND gate or the NOR gate, how we can create a counter, or how we can create a sequential logic circuit, maybe by using SR flip-flop, how the conversion can be done. So everything is being there, we explained, like for example, maybe other different type of counters, synchronous, decade, modulus, because these are the questions which usually asked in any competitive exams. So I have taken into consideration, if the student read my book, then the student must be ready for the competitive exams also. Maybe if the student is appearing for the GATE or the ES or something like that, then he would be ready to solve by creating the concepts out of it. Right. So next we have the AD and DA converters. So usually we have to discuss the AD and DA converters over there. Then we have some, what we call it, semiconductor memories. So we have touched a bit in terms of semiconductor memories. Then we have this programmable logic devices. So we have discussed about various FPGA, and maybe it is like the configuration logic blocks or Xilinx 4000 FPGA family. Means we have given a detailed discussion about all these kind of inputs that has been required. Then I have created some appendix like A, B, C, D, and E. So in which you get some details about like various codes, their architecture, their structure, how they can be implemented, how machine can read these codes, and all that stuff. So this is all about, we can say, a detailed discussion about, everything about like various units and the appendixes. So that's all for my book. So now thank you from my side. The only problem that we faced, as like ma'am has said, like where the main hurdles are. So the only hurdles that I face is like designing of all these figures and the graphics actually, because as far as we are from technical background, so we are not that much good in designing the graphics. But ultimately, I should say thanks to some open source platforms which are available, like for example, EDA tools are there, that really helps me to design all those kind of figures. Because in my digital electronics, we have the figures related to the digital electronics. So it really helps me that EDA tool and all these kind of open source websites really helps me to design all those figures and put it into the system as such. And also I have given link to all those, the schematic diagram that I have created. So the student can go to this particular EDA tools by scanning those QR codes and can run them and just visualize the output as such. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Professor Abhishek.
Yeah.
Thank you. Really, it was great exposure. It will give great exposure to the authors, attendee, so that they can recommend this book to their students and their other fellows or their colleagues. I request all, Vivek, please unmute all. Right, I ask, please, whatever you have query, we have author of this digital electronics book, Professor Abhishek. You can ask directly.
Yes, please.
रिव्यूअर है इसमें, है नहीं है, उसके आगे साइड
Anyone can unmute him or herself and ask the question, please.
Or at least you should recommend this particular book to your student, because it not only covers the theoretical aspect, it really
Yeah.
covers numerical aspect. Because I have put upon numerical related to each and every topic. You can find out various numericals over there, because ultimately digital electronics is about numerical.
True.
Yes, sir, definitely we'll be recommending this book to
Thank
our
you.
students.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Any queries, suggestions? Yes, sir. Any further query? Professor Yogesh?
Sir, I gone through it. The contents are really very good. I will going to
Thank you.
suggest to my students as well. I am also going
Yeah.
prepared. Thank you, sir.
Really. Thank you. Thank you. Really. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a lot, sir.
Dr. Sonal Yadav?
Hello. Am I
Yes,
audible?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Please.
yes.
Yes, sir. Very good afternoon, all of you. And I have only one query. Is there any
Please.
experimental sections have you included in the book?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Even if you go to the appendix E, I have written some experiments using like test bench of Xilinx, and we have developed some of the encoders and decoders over there.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes.
Dr. Sumi?
Yeah, fine, but I'm right now attending a meeting.
Dr. Sumi? Okay. Next. शिक्षा और अनुसंधान sir or madam, any query?
Or if you have any query, then you can tell me that query. I will try to answer that. So
Yeah.
I will be, happy to, more than happy to answer. If suppose you want to include something into it, definitely I will do that.
Sure.
मुझे लगता है सभी प्रतिभागी भी अच्छे से पुस्तक को समझ
Yeah.
Sir, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Vijay Lakshmi, ma'am. Yeah, please.
This is Vijay. Yes, sir. This is Vijay Lakshmi from Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore.
Yes, great, ma'am. Please,
Hello.
please, ma'am.
बस अभी खत्म होने का देता.
Sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Please put your query.
Yeah. Has the text address on any problems in which the students can work out on projects?
Ma'am, actually, I have addressed not actually the projects, but I have designed some counters over there. If you go to my sequential logic circuits, I have designed some counters over there, like for example, how we can make some digital counters can be designed, how we can, mode K or divide K counter can be designed. So these are there into the combination logic circuits, as well as if you go to my programmable logic device PLD part, you can see Xilinx 4000 kit has been discussed over there. All the details related to Xilinx 4000 is there. So how they can configure to build a particular application, that is also been discussed in the last one. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, inclusion of Jaling's part will help the students for carrying out their research work. So thank you for that, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So actually, I would not like to add this particular Xiling part, but what I was thinking, like, without Xiling, the digital cannot be complete. So that's why, however, it makes my book to be like 500 plus pages, which is really quite bulky. As such, maybe as per my own observation, to read those 500 pages is quite a big task. But ultimately, out of these 500 pages, you can see 50% of the book devoted to like all the numericals or analysis and all that. So you can see like 50% of the book devoted to the students only to make to practice themselves.
So that will be good. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you.
सभी की जिज्ञासाएं समाप्त हुई। हमें आशा की ये पुस्तक एवं इस पर हुई चर्चा आप सबके लिए लाभदायक होगी और आप इसका लाभ लें। अंत में मैं गंभीरता पूर्वक लाभदायक चर्चा में सहभागिता हेतु सभी प्रतिभागियों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ। मैं आप हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ पुस्तक को लिखने एवं प्रेरणादायक वक्तव्य के माध्यम से प्रतिभागियों को इससे परिचित करवाने हेतु प्रोफेसर अभिषेक भट्ट लेखक डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड सिस्टम पुस्तक के। आभार के पात्र हमारे निदेशक महोदय डॉक्टर सुनील लूथरा जी इस योजना को कुशलतापूर्वक सफल बनाने हेतु एवं मैं हार्दिक धन्यवाद देती हूँ हमारी टीम को जिसने इस कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया। और अंत में मैं सभी का आह्वान करती हूँ कि आप स्वयं भी इन पुस्तकों के माध्यम से इनका अध्ययन करें, इनका लाभ लें एवं अपने अधिक से अधिक विद्यार्थियों को भी पुस्तकों से परिचित कराएं ताकि वह इनका लाभ ले सकें। सभी का अंत में सभी का हार्दिक धन्यवाद।
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for all the readers, book lovers present. Thank you for your passion, enthusiasm. It is really your engagement and love for the literature that breathes into this book. So your discussion, reviews, recommendation will really help to spread the joy of reading and that encourage authors like us to continuously putting our effort. Thank you.